You're lying.
I am lying. I've been peeing in my bottle still recently, though. That's the one thing I wake up in the middle of the night to do. And I'm starting to realize that the label has turned yellow because it's a very small mouth on a Bombay Sapphire bottle.
Yeah.
You can't get every droplet inside.
No, you can't.
And so now the label of my Bombay Sapphire that I pee in every night is calcified.
Oh, my God.
So
It's time for a new bottle.
Maybe a Carlo Rossi jug.
A Carlo Rossi jug would be great. But you know what works for... I think Gatorade bottles are the best. That's what the NFL guy that I hung out with on the Batch, he said that the big ass linemen are so lazy and so sore after like 2-a-days and shit when they are training camp that they're drinking so much water that they all pee in Gatorade bottles. They do not they don't get out of bed because it fucks with their sleep, and they need as much sleep as they can get. So they just like a lot of them will have 2 or 3 Gatorade bottles right next to their bed to pee in. And, they're all staying together and shit. And they all pee in the fucking Gatorade bottles.
See, the Gatorade bottles, though, that shows to me an amateur bottle pisser. That's like having plastic fake wood grain in your Toyota and not having the real wood grain in the Lexus. You got to go for the glass.
You got to go for the glass?
You got to commit to the lifestyle. You got to let yourself, your penis, and the Lord above know that you're going to be pissing in this bottle for a long time to come. God. A Gatorade bottle, you throw that out every week.
Yeah.
I've had this Bombay Sapphire bottle for about a year and 2 months. When I lived in San Francisco, I had my original Carlo Rossi piss bottle for 2 years.
No.
One time, Leo, I fucking knocked it over.
Oh my God. Yeah, I've done that too. That's so disgusting that we do. I didn't know that other people did this. So I feel you're making me feel good.
This is what we were referencing earlier on.
He doesn't pee in bottles.
His dick wouldn't fit in the fucking head.
I don't have a pee side bottle to pee in, but I've done it on
what is
road
that?
trips
Is
and
it
stuff.
mainly for just because you don't want your sleep disturbed, right? It just adds it. Yeah, it's so much more comfortable than getting up, going to the bathroom, flipping the light on, peeing.
The danger is a couple times though I've nodded off while I got my dick in the bottle.
Oh my God. So you knocked it over one time? Was it a lot of pee in there?
In San Francisco, it was at the end of this bottle's 2-year reign. It was no longer a transparent Carlo Rossi bottle. There was a yellow wax substance multiple centimeters thick that coated the entire inside.
Oh my God, that is disgusting.
It looked like the algae and sediment that builds up against a rock in a tide pool.
Oh my God. There were organisms living in there.
There were certainly some microorganisms. Yeah. And not only was that in there, but I'm pretty sure I'd left a load of piss in at least overnight, maybe over a weekend when I was out of town, because I used to go to Sacramento a lot to visit my parents. I knocked it over, and it was like a vat of pure acid came out.
Oh.
I swear, there was a ripple effect in the air above it.
Oh.
The stench was putrid.
Oh.
And though I wiped, I don't think I ever got the scent out.
My father, whenever my mom or dad would find something like this, like I was living in my father's like a second house for a long time while he was like refurbishing it, and like my mom would come over every now and then like unannounced, and one time I wasn't there and they found my piss bottle and they were really worried. They thought that it was
It was a fetish of yours.
Yeah, like either that or I just had I was so lazy that it was getting to the point where it was like a problem. Like I needed some psychological assistance because I was so fucking lazy that I couldn't get up to pee.
No.
I've always wanted to construct a long tube that I could attach to my penis so I could play RuneScape longer.
A catheter, you can get that.
What about just the hole in the bed? You know, you pop open the cap, put your cock in there, just pee, roll over pee, put it back on.
I'll raise you one more. On one side of the bed, there needs to be a piss trough. On the other, there needs to be a built-in fleshlight.
Yes.
At midnight,
you fuck one if you want, and you fucking pee in the other.
Perfect. Yeah. At midnight, you put your cock in and piss.
Yeah.
It's 6 a.m. when you wake up with a boner.
Yeah.
You go to the right side of the bed and you fuck.
You fuck.
You get your mom to clean out both baggies.
Oh my God.
I'm sure your mom would have done so happily when you were younger. Sounds like she cleaned up after you a lot.
That is fucking hilarious. That's some future shit, man. Something in the future. Some people might have that, because if you're living in your virtual reality world, he was mentioning his Oculus, right? He just bought a virtual reality set. Some people might just decide that this is where I'm going to live full time in this world, and they might need that fleshlight, and they might need the fucking pee thing, and maybe they don't even want to get up to take a shit. You know, maybe they just. Maybe that's the future.
I've been shitting a lot lately.
That's good. I think it's a good thing. You can be overreactive, but I'm sure it's just because your diet's been solid. It's good amounts of fiber and shit.
A lot of fiber, a lot of coffee. I've been shitting twice a day.
It's great, man. I usually shit twice a day.
I'm starting to think my girlfriend might eat less when she's around me, so she doesn't have to shit around me.
I have yet to catch my girlfriend shitting, and it's something that I would pride myself on. I've been trying to. I go in sometimes when she's using the restroom. I'm like, don't smell anything. You're not taking a shit, are you? And I've never been able to catch her. So
what's the longest you've hung out with her for, dude, uninterrupted?
Straight like fucking 48 hours, many times, 48 hours or more without without her. I might take a shower and there's another bathroom in the house, or like I'll go and like, do something on the computer for a little bit. She might time it out really well.
So might my girlfriend, but I have to think
it's crazy.
It's got to be so uncomfortable.
You know what it is? I think what it is with girls, they shit a lot less than us. They're smaller, way smaller human beings. I think this is my theory. They shit way less, and it's fast. They can just pop it out like a little bird.
Why would that be possible, though? Why would their colons be set up differently and they just be able to pop it out? Because their turds are smaller? Is that it?
Yeah, I think it's their turds. I think it's speed.
I think my girlfriend and your girlfriend hold it.
Yeah, they might.
In the last day or half day they're with us, they can barely walk.
Right.
They certainly aren't open for anal.
No.
And they're just crossing their fingers, counting the moments until we get in our vehicle, say sayonara, and jet back to LA.
Yeah, that's 100% what it is. Yeah, I think that's what it is. And then they let it out, dude, and they just absolutely clog the fucking bathroom. That's
if you have a girlfriend, they will pee with the door open, and they will shut the door if they're taking a shit. That's
a good point, but I can't see either. Recently, I take a shit with the door open now. Well, she's kind of made it comfortable enough. She just forced that comfortability in me. Like, she would open the door every time I was taking a shit. And I was like, "Are you serious?" And she's like, "Just do it." So
girls
now I can
like that shit. It's weird.
Yeah, they want you to be that level. They want you to be that level of comfortable. Do you take a shit in front of your girlfriend? No.
I just want to say this, Leo. Next stop, fucking Blumpkin Station for you,
dude. Blumpkin Stations. That's a legendary thing. A Blumpkin. I don't know. Do you think everyone knows what a Blumpkin is?
I think so. A Blumpkin's when you're getting a blowjob while the shit is leaving your ass.
Yeah, it has to be leaving your ass.
Apparently, if you time it right,
amazing.
If you came while the shit was leaving your ass, I imagine that would be a world rocker.
That could be a game changer. What if